كذي ليش؟ اوكي يلا ويت ابي تستي. Hey, we figured it out, man. We're getting better at this. And Zen, awesome. A little quick update. I took um today, yeah, small trade, one lot, but I saw it happening. I don't like taking trades out of the session I usually trade in, but man, I was so sure, and it happened. I took my profits out real quick. So look, this is why I took him. It was right here in the Asian session. So notice here, we make a point and we start consolidating here, and then we come down and we go up quickly, right? And the place we come down at is higher than the consolidation zone or in the consolidation zone, okay? Next, we come down, we consolidate, we go up, we come down, and we make a green candle and start closing above this zone here. So that's strength, right? All of a sudden, we came down, we went up, we started consolidating. We're not consolidating, we came down, but all of a sudden, we started breaking this region, this. So it was going down, it was weakened. So the first time it came down, here, and the second time, this here, and then the second time, it's higher. It came down here, and the second time here, it's higher than this. I was just reading the price action and the candles, the size of the candles, how it was moving up and down, up. There was just volume present, but it wasn't moving up. So as soon as I saw this candle here, it tried to go up, it closed, but it just completely started dumping. I was like, okay, let's just take a short and I'll hedge it or take it out if it goes up here. But it just instantly started dumping and my stop loss went to break even here and I took it out, right? Why did I take it out? It was just big move. It was just too big of a move. It would have hit my stop loss anyways. This is a one lot trade. I took a short here. I realized it was a horrible idea. I tried to get the same thing going on here. How it kept trickling down and then it finally broke this region. But then it rocketed up really quickly. It broke. It rocketed up. I'm like, oh wow, that's a huge move. So as soon as it rocketed up, what did I do? I entered another short. Just in case this is how I manage my risk. I'm not just gonna close this trade or wait for it to cross here before I hedge. I enter another short here, so if it does come back halfway, I can just take it out. It eventually went up and broke out even more. I was gonna take another short here, but that's not my plan. It's not what I do. I usually like to enter twice, not three times, four times. Sure, sometimes, but like it's just usually what I'm comfortable with. And as soon as we came down halfway, I closed it for $50 profit, plus 20, plus 93 minus 37, so around $50, right? So yeah, pretty much. I wanted to close yesterday my account at 26,000. We're now sitting at 26,400. Man, it's so hot today. And this mango milk, some berries. Oh man, it's saving me right now. It's beautiful. So today there's gonna be some nice trades. Just based on the price action, based on how we're at all-time high, right? Remember this green line that was I'm saying remember this like I have people watching every day. But remember this all-time high and we broke above it and we're staying above it for now. But what I was saying yesterday is when we were taking these buys, we'll just go back. It was just a repetition of the same exact pattern. We go up, squiggly, consolidate. We go up again. We come down. We rally. We rally. Squiggly, we consolidate. We go up. We go down again. We rally. So that's what we were betting on yesterday. We're trying to get that little move up. We're not trying to catch the whole move. I'm still not at that level yet to catch all moves perfectly. Can't be a perfectionist in trading. I just take what I have when I move. So we rally. We go down squiggly squiggly. We come back up. We go down again. We rally. Now, do I think this is gonna happen again? Just this is what I my experience is telling me. Something is at all-time high, and there's been a pattern that's been taking it up to all-time high, which is the up, down, left and right, up, down, and then rally. Which is what we just explained, right? If you didn't hear it, go back. But do I think this is gonna happen again? Where we rally, right? We rally this whole time. Now the bet is to at least come back down, right? Because that's what happens. We rally, we slowly trickle down. So we can find some trades to trickle down. But what I think is what I was saying yesterday is that sure, we made an all-time high. Dude, we've been moving so aggressively up. Like we've been moving like the stock market's supposed to be down. Like everybody's jumping into gold for just based on how this is moving. It's a lot of buying pressure, right? Look at these 4 hour, 350 pip candles. Here, 280. It's just huge and not long. You know, is this hours or this tell me the time? No, it's just the time. But in not a long time, it's 29th of February to 7th of March. We started trading this account on the 19th of February. We started trading it here, and it's just rallied up since then, right? So, what am I thinking is that we can find some shorts based on my experience in trading. Am I just gonna say, okay, my experience tells me it's at the all-time high? The pattern might not repeat, so I'm just gonna short? No. That's what I would like to see because that's something I can put together. It's a puzzle I can put together. It's like you're showing me 5 pieces of a 20-piece picture, and I can make up, hey, that's a picture of a bicycle on a river. I can see the rims, I can see the flow of river, I can see the water, and I can see like a freshwater fish. I'm like, okay, that has to be that. So I understand that this is what I want to see. But I'm not just gonna enter short because of that. So if I were to enter short, I would wait for serious weakness in price action. Right now, nothing's weak, and then I would, if it breaks down here, especially if it breaks down here, and even here, we're gonna start looking for a downtrend and start shorting. But for now, we can find some buy scalps. Our session bias is bullish. Why? It's just because it's in a simple uptrend. The trend is your friend. You don't want to trade against it. Trend is your friend. Uptrend. So we will find buy scalps until reversal. Yeah. Let's make it shorter. Buy scalps until in reversal. Whatever. You don't need to understand what that means, but it's just trend is my friend. It's an uptrend, even though it's at all-time high. I can't say, oh, it's at all-time high. It's time for a relief. It's not my choice. I don't make that choice. That's gambling if you're gonna short based on that. But I don't gamble, so we're just gonna keep looking, or we're just gonna keep our eyes on the chart, right? See what's happening after this dump. We pumped up, we dumped, and we recovered quickly. That's what I mean. You take the stairs up, the elevator down. That's what I love about shorting. It's so quick. Took one short here. That's that we what we just talked about. Took another one here. Close that at break even. But okay, pretty much, pretty much. Oh man, that's awesome. Okay, so if we go to 12 hours, just see what's going on. I mean, look at all these green candles. Nothing I can say. It's just bullish. It's just bullish until we flip under this level or under this level. Anybody who's telling you more, oh look at this zone, look at that, man, it's just bullish. There's nothing. Anybody who look at this chart says, yeah, it's bullish. That's it. It's bullish. خلاص. I'm not gonna over explain anything. Like, while the bullish fair value candlestick patterns. تكفى عدي, it's going up. خلاص, it's bullish. Finish. بس. So we're gonna look for buy scalps. That's what I'm seeing right now. If we get a reversal here, then I'll look for some short scalps or dumps, and we find some buy scalps. But at the end of the day, it's an uptrend, so I know the buyers are gonna come back way more aggressive. Remember, this yesterday was at 70% we're shorting. Then it went to 60 something. Now it's at 64. It wasn't at 64, but it went to now it's at 64. So more people on this platform are shorting. Dude, why is the market gonna let them just win? I'm sure this number is similar across all exchanges, or different brokers. Oh man, alhamdulillah, that's so nice. That's so nice, man. Okay, London session. London session, please go easy on me tonight. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I don't really see anything. Like the only thing I potentially see is this, right? Maybe get a buy here. I see a trend line now forming, or at least a third one. That's possible. So we trade within this. That's possible. I'll only know if this trend line's something I actually like based on how this price action is going to respond to it. If it just ignores it and goes here and dumps down and it doesn't, or it dumps down from here, or just completely goes up like this and just comes down here, not even to the trend line, I'm going to remove it. Right, and same with this. But for now, it's an indication of what possibly can happen. So if we look at price action looking weak here, we can say, okay, we're gonna look for buys from this price, and we'll take it up to here. If it completely starts to break, we'll look for if it retests it, and we'll see how strong it is. If the candles are going down and then just jumping up from the trend line, we'll be like, okay, other traders have this trend line on their chart. I'm gonna keep it on my chart, right? Drawing trend lines is super hard because 9 times out of 10 you're drawing something that nobody's looking at. The reason trend lines work is because you have to draw the obvious ones that you know other traders have on their chart. If other traders have the trend line on their chart, that means there's more liquidity present at that trend line. So that means it's tradable. It's more tradable. So for example, if this was to just keep going like this and start to reject down, I'll be like, okay, this for now, this is just still, huh. You see, we made 1 wick, 2 wicks. So what I'm guessing, if this was a respectable trend line, we're gonna get one more wick, but it's actually gonna touch the trend line. If it's not respectable, it's gonna dump down from here, right? That's pretty much what I notice happens. Wick, wick, a little touch, and then just like here, you go up, right next to it, right next to it. Then this is where you built this trend line. It's telling us this point here is important, right? So if we do ever break out, we have to pay attention to what? We have to pay attention to this zone. This zone. Let's draw a horizontal line quickly, or an arrow. Yeah, here. It doesn't really make a difference, does it? Um, let's see if it's straight. It's not straight at all. Yeah, but it doesn't have to be exactly. We get the point, right? Perfect. So if it does break out of this trend line, we're gonna see how it responds to this zone, right? And if it breaks out from there, we can find some buys around this zone. If it does consolidate around here, but for now, I don't see anything unless I get more data on how price responds to either down here or down here. So we can put it on the chart. Let's just put a little arrow. Okay. Arrow here, arrow there. Okay. This is the 5 minute or 3 minutes. Let's just stay in the 5 minute for now so we don't have to keep moving the chart. Let's put some text. Break or bounce. I'm more biased for a bounce. Why? Because we're in an uptrend. So until we see weakness, we'll leave it there. And then once again, reject or break. Pretty much, it's the same thing every day. I just identify zones of liquidity where people are interested in putting more trades in. I know this point is an important zone because it dumped from there and it dumped to where? It dumped to here. So it made this trend line here, and then when it dumped, it made this trend line here. So I'm noticing if this point here is respected, then we can and we notice there's liquidity at this trend line, we'll say okay, well, there's more likely liquidity here also. Because the people who watch this third bounce of this one too, they're gonna watch a third bounce of this one too. So it's just probability. The probability here is in my favor because I understand what the possible scenarios can be, right? The more probable scenarios are. Okay. Pretty much. So until price reaches there, we're just chilling. I'm waiting. Like if I were to take we can take a 10 lot trade today. If I was to take like 10 lot trade here, wait, hold on. Right. Let's just drag this here. 10 lot trade. We don't need to take it the full way. You can take it like halfway, like this. That's 4K. You know. Now because we have like a cushion, we have a 6,500 cushion of profit. What can we do? We can use it. So I'll only lose money if it goes down here. And that's the style I trade. I build a cushion and then I just do the same thing I did but with more money. Does it change anything? No, it's the same thing. It's the same trade, it's the same. The only thing that would change is the emotion I feel. But I'm experienced. I control my emotions. I know where to guide my emotions. I know, okay, I'm feeling this way because something is happening. Why do I feel this way when price is doing this? What happens after I feel this way to price? Right? Was the way I felt actually an indication of, hey, get out? I might be right, I might be wrong. These are the questions you ask yourself to understand because people say, oh, don't be emotional when you're trading. No, your emotions are gonna show you your intuition, right? You're gonna have instinct, your gut feeling. They say, why do I feel this way, right? So pretty much. But yeah, for now we're chilling. We're chilling. There's nothing really I can do, man. It's at all-time high. There's nothing to the left other than what I have drawn here. So yeah. Hella Luna, good girl. Awayid. MashaAllah, I didn't see, man. Habibi, thank you. Abdulaziz Awaid. Solid guy, man. Really solid guy. I knew him in high school. He was always confident in himself. He knew what he was doing. He was a person who was always obviously proud of his father. His father is, I think, is a gastric surgeon, if I'm not mistaken. And he was very proud of his father, and that's something I love to see in Arab people. He's now either studying or is a dentist. He's a great guy, amazing. Inshallah, if I have a problem, inshallah, if I don't have a problem, so I have a problem, we can go to him when I'm older. Solid guy. Real Kuwaiti, real Shammiri, real Shammiri. I respect that. But yeah, pretty much this is what we're waiting for. A possible, like, if this trade was to go wrong, where would I hedge it? Where would I say, okay, hey, if I'm buying, I'm gonna hedge it here. Here we're at all-time high. I said this yesterday. Where what's the chance if I hedge, the price is gonna come back to all-time high? So if I were to hedge, it would be like here, under this zone. If it really breaks this, and holds and closes, I would head here. That's like I'm not gonna say exactly here, but like 6,400, right? Or we can be that guy that uses. Whoa, what's going on here? Or we can be that guy that uses stop loss. What is this bugged? Yeah, it is bugged. One second. Okay, here we go. fine. Okay, I'm gonna bring my laptop because I need to monitor the stream from my laptop. The phone is not working well. I'll be back. I'm doing the Zoom special, so I gotta turn off camera when I stand up. Where's time for a mic fight? Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, nothing's clear for me, but I'm pretty sure we can find at least one trade today. If it doesn't come, it doesn't come. I don't think there has been a day where I didn't take a trade. No, yesterday I took a trade, but it wasn't on stream. I don't want the same thing to happen today, where I took a tiny trade. And it's nice to catch trades on stream because that's the whole point. No matter what, I will document and say whether I have entered or not. It's always going to be the same account. I will always tell you if I added money. I will always show you if I lost money. I'll always tell you if I lost and I re-add. I'll always keep you updated or everybody updated with what I'm doing with this account. I'm trying to be completely honest and transparent. This trading space is full of scammers trying to just make money off of people, and it's so haram. It's so haram. They don't know what they're doing and they're selling courses, making money. Haram, it's haram, bro. You can't do this. You can't do this. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna show people I do it the proper way. This is the only way that should be done. Live logins, live trading, or giving live trades. But look, if this is an uptrend, it is an uptrend. If this is gonna be a continued uptrend, at least we have a zone of where we can test for volatility. If this does continue up and not reject, we can really find out now if this zone is respected. Make sure your trend lines are drawn with precision. You see how it's not touching here? We're gonna fix that. So we drew it exactly from this point here. We're gonna zoom in. It's right on the dot. And if we go over here, it's not really on it. It is on it, but it could be better. It could be touching that wick exactly, right? So we have that over there. Let's make sure this one is alright. You see here, it's not fully on it. If you zoom, same thing. So let's take this, let's put it on the bottom of this wick. Because the only way you know if they're respected is if you have the exact price point. Okay. Well, because these are wicks, you might want to use a range like this, so have it go in between. يعني here. Oops, that's not straight at all. But like this, you know. So as long as it's in between here, you can go like this. As long as it stays in between here, that's fine. But for now, we don't know that, so we're just gonna put to where it went, right? Okay, so let's just go to the 1 minute. Let's see how it's responding to this trend line. What's price doing when it touches it? Is it gonna just touch it and wick down? Because then we can say, okay, if it at least wicks down and goes down to here, what can we say? We can say that it's respected. People are noticing this trend line, right? And then the next step, if it breaks out, we can say, okay, it's respecting this zone. So people also have this zone drawn out. If they have it drawn out, that means what? That means that if it breaks, if the candles break above here and close, that many traders have this drawn out, this line here drawn out, this trend line drawn out, and they will be confident in either entering buys or holding their buys if it stays up here. And then where's our target? The next consolidation zone. That's what I always do. Where's the next consolidation zone? We don't really have one. It's like here. So what? We're gonna take a buy up here? Sure, possible, but it's just not that interesting because I don't want to just hold a trade and bet into price discovery. Price discovery is when price goes into all-time high, you have nothing to the left, no resistances, no supports, nothing, and price can just do whatever it wants. But we have to wait for it to build structure, right? So we just wicked above it. We'll see if this continues. Yeah, it's starting to look weak. We have two red candles on the 1 minute. As soon as it touches this trend line, we haven't had two red candles, right? We're having a big move relative down relative to the red candles we've seen before, like this, right? Not these ones. These are same size. So if this continues, it will show weakness. Let's see if we have any news. If we have any news today, tomorrow. No, not really. Just Powell talking. Well, that's irrelevant to us because that's later. Pretty much. Pretty much. Old me, like 3 years ago, would have taken a short here. Why? Because it reached the trend and it's a good risk to reward. But I would never do that now. Why? Because we're in an uptrend. We're just in an uptrend. The likelihood of this breaking up here is so high compared to it rejecting. Simply because we're in an uptrend. There's just more buyers present. Although this tells us there's more sellers present, I don't care what the client accounts with this broker are doing. I care how traders think. And from my experience, I learned how traders think. Especially traders with a lot of money, whether they're stupid or smart. They're they can't just enter wherever they want. They have to enter where other people exit, so they take the business from them. For example, let's say buyers come in over here. If a big buyer wants to come in, he can't come in over here. He has to come in where those buyers are gonna take their profit or have their losses hit, right? So either if it breaks out, they take their profit and give their order to somebody bigger because there's more people willing to give their order out, or we have stop losses hit and the orders get transferred to somebody with more money. He takes them, so it comes down a lot, then it comes back up. But yeah, just clear break, just clear break, clear break. I'm not a breakout trader, so I wouldn't just trade this like this. Like if that was a buy from here, would have taken it out the next consolidation. Yeah, it's okay right there. But if it went wrong, if it went wrong, that's what you have to look at, right? And how you trade breakouts is you wait for a retest. It breaks out, you can either just buy the breakout, which is something I would never recommend, or you wait for this to break out, come back down either here or here, and then you go back up. So we'll see if it does, how it responds to this level and this level. Because I like to buy high and sell low. That's something I do like to do. But in an uptrend where it's just simple uptrend, I like to buy low and sell high, right? That's pretty much what I like to do, especially when we're in an uptrend. Habibi Mullah just started trading, watching you trading, help you learn. Habibi man, shoof, you just take your time, sit, study it shway shway. I put a playlist up. If you watch those videos, you will understand all the basics of trading. It's gonna take some time, but you will understand all the basics. Give me 1 month to 2 months to just keep making live videos. بعدين, after that, I'm going to teach people. I will make videos on exactly what to do. But I don't want to make videos if I don't show people إن أنا صج أداول. ما بيعلمهم وآخر شيء ما أوريهم how that I do it. غلطان غلطان غلطان. يعني لازم اوريهم ان hey, I can do this. I make money live stream. I show them this is how much I make, this is what I do. بعدين I teach them. Then this is the halal way to do it. Actually proof that I am this person. See, inshallah it works out for you, man. وأكيد 100% I am here to help everybody, especially my friends, especially my friends. أبي الكل اللي حواليني يفوزون. الكل. Especially the Kuwaitis. We are good people. Yeah, clear break. You notice how here it just started rejecting and then starts going up. So I can tell you this trend line is significant, right? Now we're gonna see how it responds to a retest if it does retest. Is it looking strong? Is it weak? Right? If I were to trade this too, I wouldn't take a 10 lot trade. 10 lots is $6,000. I would take 3 lots because it's just not the pattern I like to see. So if I were to take 3 lots up to there, let's see, three, let's take a buy around here. If it goes wrong, we'll lose we'll be down like 3,000, right? And if it goes right, break up to here, like 1,000. But the probability of it going up is much higher than it going down because we're in an uptrend. Uptrend, downtrend. When it's in an uptrend, you want to buy. When it's in a downtrend, you want to sell. Best, simple. So if we look here, session bias, trend is your friend. Uptrend, then I don't care where it is. If it's in an uptrend like this, you want to look for buys because every time it comes down, it goes up until it doesn't. How do we know when it doesn't? If the price comes down here. If the price goes down from here, it means it's in a downtrend because it broke this. The rules of an uptrend is that it goes sideways, it goes up, it goes sideways, it goes up, it goes sideways, it goes down, it goes up, but it never goes under the previous zone. So the price here would never go under this over here. It would never go under the previous left and right. That's what an uptrend is. Okay. Okay, now it's starting to weaken. Why? Look how look how it's just these big green candles, right? And now we're not getting that big green candle. It should just continue and rip up. So if we do continue like this and without the price moving up so much very quickly, it will start to come down, right? And when it comes down, we want to see if it makes green candles like this. If it does, then we can enter buy and we can take it up. See, it's going up, but it comes back down. It goes up, but it comes back down. So this is weak. Like for now, حاليا, just exactly at this moment. Not the total. The total is strong, but just for now, relative to here, it's weak. So now if we see this continue and go under here, this point, then we should come down over here or here, and we'll see what happens then. definitely. Yeah. We could see the weakness happening here because it was going up, but then it was just quickly coming down. Then it opened here. Sorry, opened here, went up, then it started coming down again. Now we want to see if it's strong here or strong here. Look, let's just look at the price. What's happening to the price over here? Look, you see how it just bounces off of it? Now we want to see if it does it again. Look, it comes down. It came down to it. It's gonna go up. Look, it goes up again. So it's saying to me that this zone is important. Look, it comes down, then it goes up. So it's saying this zone is important. So if this breaks, it's gonna go down quickly. Then the next thing is this. If it does the same thing here, where it goes down, comes up, goes down, comes up, you can look for buys over there. 21.75, 21.57, 15. I would take a buy around here, like here. Yeah, around here. If it goes right, then we'll take it up to like here, right? But I have to see if it looks strong first. I can't just enter. I have to see if it starts looking strong. Because if not, and it goes down, we will just take the buy. We'll take the buy here at this point. But it's now, look, it's making 1 wick, 2 wicks. If we get a third wick, not lower than this one, we can start to drive up. That would be pretty cool. Okay, this is point number 2. See how it went down so quickly and it slows down here. It slows down here. This is good. That how it went up quickly from here. This point, that's good. That's what you want to see. It's holding it. Oops, it's staying there. Okay, now it jumped. Now it's showing us strength. Okay, you know, I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna wait for it, and we can enter a small buy here. Okay, I'm entering a buy here. 3 lots. I'm gonna take it out up here. I like how it came down to this line here, and then all of a sudden it just jumped up. So the next thing we want to see is this go above this again. That's what we want to see. And if it does, we're gonna put our stop loss to entry. We'll take the stop loss, put it to entry, so we can lose nothing on this trade. I'm not. This is not a oh yes best setup ever. No, this is a Adi setup. That's why I don't take 10. I take 3 here. It's not worth it to take 10 here. It's not worth it at all because it only wicked down on here once, but it is showing me that it's very possible for this to just quickly go up. Very quickly. It's very possible. This is if it does, it's gonna be quick money in and out. That's how I like to. I like to be patient and wait for it. Wait for it. The quick in and out. You know, 700, 1000, 1000, 1000, chili, chili, chili. Sometimes the trade takes time, but yani, there's nothing I can do. I can't control it. Sometimes it's just gonna take time. 56, 2156. Yeah, like here. If it goes under, if it goes to here, I will look maybe to add to it, or I'll just see how it is. I'll see how it is. If it completely just rejects, how much would we be down if it went down to here, like 2,500? So yeah, like, I'll add to it around this block, this over here. Let's chili, man. Like this. Let's take this chili. Yeah, like this. If it moves down here, we'll see how it responds. But it's still holding this trend line. It went down, went up from here. Went down and went up from here. But it's still, there's still big red candles, yani. Still. But we just have to see, we want to see one more of these. We want to see just it to move around left and right here, بعدين just go up. It would be nice if it just instantly goes up, but I don't pick how quick the move happens. It's not my choice. But if I see a trade, I see a trade. And I'm only on the 1 minute. I don't usually use the 1 minute always, but I'm only on the 1 minute just to see how it respects this line, you know? Because I might hedge it if it breaks under here. I just have to see how price responds. Because for now the idea is that it just bounces up here. If it doesn't bounce, how much would we be at a loss over here? Like 600? Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. And even if it's not a good trade, we can just close it, but we don't know yet. We don't know if it's a good trade or not yet. Once again, like Yani, like look at this. It goes down here, it goes up. It goes down a lot to this trend line, but it goes up. It's moving down at the end of the day, but it goes down here, the body of this candle goes up. It comes back down here exactly to this line and it starts going up. So now I can tell myself, this trend line here that we drew in the beginning, it's important. People are looking at this. Now I know if the price of this goes under here, under this trend line, it's gonna move down very quickly. So if this now goes under here, this little line, it's gonna go down here very quickly. And that's when we want to look for more buys if it moves down quickly. Because we'll move down quickly, pick up more orders, and then come back up. And at least come back up halfway. And we can close one of the positions for profit, leave this one in, and then see what happens with this one. Yeah, it's pretty boring. We want to see a move up real, like, what we want to see is exactly just a move up there. But the second scenario to this is that it dumps quickly and we put another buy here. If we put another buy, we can take it back up here into this range because at least we have a range we can work around, right? Okay, now I'm trying to see how, look how it just opened up down. It dumps down, this opens up down. So this is weak now. This is really weak. We want to see how it responds to this box. Is it gonna jump from these wicks or is it gonna continue to drive down? That's what we have to see next. That's the thing in trading, you have to adapt. You have to adapt. I don't know if it's gonna bounce from here. I don't know if it's gonna dump from here. I don't know if it's gonna bounce from here. But what I do know is what I can do to profit off of me being right and me being wrong about when it happens, right? That's what we're looking for. Instead of like entering 10 lots at one time, we can build a position. We can enter three here, and we can enter three more here with an average price of the middle. It's nice to have average price in the middle of the range. There's stuff we can do. There's a lot of stuff we can do, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Just want to see how it responds here. Nothing really I can do if it's between here. If I can do something if it's down, if it's under here. But now it's even if it broke, it can still bounce up, pick up orders and bounce up. Nothing really. I don't really want to add to it here either. It's not giving me a pure indication that this is gonna bounce. Unless we get like a big green candle here and then we come back down, then then we can take a buy when it comes back down. But for now, I'm just waiting. Nothing really I can do. What I will do is if this grows up 5.8 pips, go advanced protection, move stop loss to break even 5.8. Right, stop loss to break even 5.8. So if this moves up, no, not even. Let's make it 5.4. Let's move it to break even. Since this is a more risky trade. And it's not a setup I really like, but it's a setup, yeah. Why not take it, you know? But yeah, I'll be back. I'm gonna go turn on the AC. This is it's getting too hot. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's just sitting around the zone, just wait. It's just a waiting game now. There's nothing I can really do. Can look at the 15. Right? If the 15-minute closes under here or under this, maybe like if it just closes here, we can hedge, and then if it goes down, we'll take profit. We'll buy again and close the buys at break even and have the sell in profit. There's a lot we can do. There's a lot of options, but just depending on what's given to us, if the 15-minute closes under this wick, because maybe we get something like this where it wicks down and then just starts to go up again. That's an option. But yeah, we have options until it reaches like here. Yeah, we just have to see how prices. Look at that aggressive move down, that big, big like wick down. This 1 minute candle completely just one, two, three. It's a lot of red candles. Last time we had that one, two, three, four, five. It went up and then continued to go down. One, two, three, four. Is it gonna make one green and then continue to go down? Sorry, I said continue to go up. It said one, two, three, four, five. It goes up, continues to go down. One, two, three. Makes a candle up, continues to go down. One, two, three, four. Maybe we get the candle up and then it continues to go down. Or we get the candle up, candle up, candle up, go down. Then we make the candles up, So there's a lot that can happen here. It can go up like this, go down, go up, go down, go up, go down, and then go up like this. That's pretty much, if we want to find a healthy buy, that's what we want to see. If it just spikes up from here, where's my pen? If it just spikes up from here just like that, we're gonna close it. That's too fast. It's too fast. That's telling me it's gonna go down even more. That's just based on my experience, what I see. But super aggressive moves. We're gonna get a 5 minute close soon. Even if the 5 minute closes under here, we can hedge. It's possible. It's possible. So let's just prepare for that if it does happen. Then we can hedge, take it down to here, 25 pips down. Did we close under it? No, we didn't. We didn't. I mean, nah, we didn't. We didn't. It's binary. Either did or didn't. We didn't. It still can just wick up. I'm not just gonna bet that it does. Nah, not just like that. Not like that. '21. This is 2152. Yeah, there's a lot that we can do here. I'm gonna wait for the 15 minute to close. That's gonna tell me a lot. I want to see how this candle closes. The 5 minute, I didn't like it. If this closes under this zone, then we'll say okay, it should. It's not should, but it more likely will. The probability of it going down here is higher because it closed bearish, and this more sellers are gonna come in for the next candle. But for now, it didn't close, and we have to wait 3 minutes 30 seconds. Yeah, this is what you call a failed breakout. Where's the one thing we should have looked at before we bought was the 15 minute. Did it close over the trend line? No, it didn't. If it did close over the trend line, that would have been better a position to take a buy in, but it didn't. So now that we see that, like if it reaches here, we're gonna wait for a 15 minute close. If it closes below or above, that's how we're gonna determine. The 15 minute close is super important. It's super important. 1 minute 40 seconds until it closes. What we want to see is for this to close within the box. That would be super good for a buy, because then we can add to it. We can stack the positions. Do we want to adjust it? No, I like how it's on this wick, this, because it come when it goes down from it, it comes back up to it. Even here, the top of this. Do we want to adjust it? Top goes up, comes back down. Here goes up, comes back down. Yeah, no, this is a good zone. Look how the 1 minute opened up within. Okay, I'm actually gonna buy more right here. Oops, nope, nope, that was wrong. That's a sell. That was an accident. That was an accident. That was an accident. I accidentally clicked. I forgot I was on sell, not buy, and I put in a short. Maybe that was a sign. But yeah, I just like how this 1 minute came up and how this opened up within the range, because then we can take this up to the trend line. If this does continue, we can take it up to the trend line. Then we're gonna be in profit on the total position. We can take half of it out. Just based on what we see, we'll analyze it. We'll analyze it for strength. We are a 15-minute close. Let's see what happened there. Yeah, so it did close red, but we closed in the box. That's good. We want, if it comes down, even if it closes within this consolidation zone, that's good, right? You're not always gonna have the trade work out instantly. You're not just gonna, let's say you're looking for a buy or you're looking for a sell. You're not just gonna buy instantly go and profit. It's nice if that happens, but it's not always going to happen. If it does, great, but more of the time you have to let the trade, you have to give it time. You have to let it breathe. You have to let it move. Because even if I'm minus 1000, it gives me an opportunity to add to it and, let's say, let's use the word fix it, or just, you know, there's a lot we can do. There's a lot we can do. Because then if this does close above here, I can put stop loss to break even and then just keep this trade. Okay, Asian session closed. I'll just keep that in mind. Okay. turbo. I don't know if you can hear that. There's somebody outside with a nice turbo. Okay, now what we're gonna look for is a close above this zone, above these wicks here. Wick, wick, wick. And then we'll see what happens. Okay, I will move this to entry here. So now there's nothing I can lose on this position, right? This one we're down 700. Wait, I'm gonna remove this take profit. We're down 700 on this, but we're up 400 on this one. So we'll see what happens with this. Ah, that's not nice. Let's move it down شوية. Is this a good idea to leave it? Let me see. I don't know, man. I don't think it is, to be honest, to keep this here. I think I'm willing to lose like, yeah, 100 on this. Just how, look how aggressively it came down here. I'll put it here. I'll put it here. I don't like this. It's weak now. It needs to move up now. If it doesn't move up now, it's just gonna hit it. So if you're gonna move up, gold, move up now. Yeah, there it is. Should I take it out manually? No, I'm just gonna leave it. What's the loss at? 18. Yeah, who cares about that? Yeah, there, it just hit. Took me out for 27. Because now if this continues to go down, we can find a buy here, right? Instead of here. Oh man. Oh man, if this goes up from here, that would be nice if it goes up, but pick up my order and just leave without me. Yeah, this is part of the game, man. Yeah, in 1 minute, snow is useless now. See how these 5 minute candles are closing inside here? I like this. What if this does fail and come down here? Then that's that. we got a 5 minute close. Once again, it closed inside this zone. So we're consolidating here. We're respecting the fact. Every time it comes here, it moves left and right. It goes up, it comes down, it goes up, then it moves left and right. Goes up, it comes down, moves left and right. So goes up, comes down, moves left and right, goes down, comes up, left and right. But for now, it's like we know that this zone is respected, right? 15-minute close in 5 minutes. So we're gonna see that. What do we want to see in the 15? Let's just look for that. Once again, yeah, we want to see the same thing. We want it to close here, if not above. But for now, let's just be realistic. We want to close here. 10 minute. We just closed our 10 minute not long ago. Yeah, we closed red, but it was within the zone. Yeah, it's not looking strong. It's not looking strong. It's still inside, but yani, it's not moving up and it's not moving down. So it's gonna make a big move soon, yani. It moves down, it moves شوية 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 a little bit, then it moves down more, or it moves up. But it moves up, da 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 da, then it moves up. So we're gonna have a big move coming soon. Let me see the stop loss on this one. Hey, haram. It just came down, took it, went up, came down. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, maybe it should have been under the box, like here, the stop loss. Like I should have lost 100 on it instead of how much? 30? Yeah, but it's okay to lose 100, because we're looking to make way more than that. Yeah, and I don't want to keep the stream. I want to keep it short today. I have a class tomorrow, and I'm not trying to be here for 4 more hours. So we want to get this trade in. We want to get out and move on to the next day. 2 minutes until our 15 minutes close. Yeah, because this can be a bear flag if this continues. Let's price in this bear flag. Let's see, trend line. Yeah, because the bear flag's price target is to this place, but we don't want to, because if it dumps from here and we're still in a buy at all-time high, that's not good. That will not be good. Let's put it to sell. 15-minute close. Let's see. Oh, so the 15-minute did close under, right? Based on how we just moved. Yeah. This candle closed on the body closed under this zone. Let's see how price responds to that. Is it gonna bring us down over here or not? Yeah, it looks like it's just gonna be a bunch of waiting. I think if this trade was to work out from here, I think it would take like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I'm just gonna wait until let it just decide what it wants to do. If it wants to come down here, if it wants to go up from here, if it wants to come down, then go to the middle. We'll take another buy from here. So yeah, we have options, yeah, we have options. So there's nothing I can do from here. The one thing I could do was buy here and take it to the middle, but it just went up and then came back down, and we took stop loss to entry. So there's nothing other than that. We tried this, but it wants to continue driving down. We got a 15-minute close under here, so it's just nothing I can do until it goes down here. But yeah, no, I would have never taken 10 lots at this trade. 10 lots would have been way too much. So like 369, I would have been down, what's it called? 4,500, 5,000, 5,000. Yeah, I would have been down 5,000 at this price. To be down 5,000 at a trade here at all-time high, a buy, oh man, that's not nice. You don't want to be in that position. You don't want to be in that position. So the next thing we see, if it comes down here, what's gonna happen, right? We'll be down like 2,000 here. Okay, I'm gonna set an alert for here. Where is it? If it reaches there, we'll know. But for now, I'm gonna walk away. Okay, just a little brief update. I took that little trade here, same three lot buy. I closed it because we reached the top of the trend line. And it's always good to secure profits. So now that I'm only down on the day, let's see, today I'm up. I'm break even on the day. So I made 970 today and I'm down 930 because I took profit on this. So now if this does want to continue going, which I think it will because of how big this candle was, if I even close it here, if I close it here, even if I close it here, I make money. But now because I entered that trade and I exited as soon as I said I was about to walk away. I looked at it, I was like, it's bouncing, and then I think this candle is gonna rip up when it closes, and it did rip up. But that's why I took that buy over there. And now what I'm looking for is for this to keep going, and if it does, great, because that would mean we would make more profit because we took this one buy. And second is if it doesn't and it goes down here, like how much would we be down? We would be down 2000 and we made 600, so it'd be down 2200, so we would be down, what's it called? 1600. So pretty much I think it is gonna break. This is a failed breakout, comes down, picks up liquidity here into this liquidity zone, and then tests the trend line again, and we can possibly break. Pretty much. That's what we're looking at now, man. I'm gonna actually walk away, get some water now. First, I do want to check if I have active protection on this. Yeah, so if this does go 5.4 pips, it's gonna. I'm not gonna be gone for that long, just in case it wicks up like crazy. So pretty much. Nice. I just called the Chinese. I told them to load their gold bags up and pump my trade up. I called my homie Wheelay. He's gonna buy gold now. Chinese billionaire. I called five Chinese billionaires. I told them to buy gold so that the price of my gold goes up. But because I am an experienced trader, I know what to do. If even if I'm losing, am I gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna close my trade. I'm down 1,500." La habibi. I will buy more here. I will buy more here. I will fix it. If I go into the trade, does it have to happen instantly? It's nice if it does. It's amazing. بس يعني it's real. It's being realistic. It's like تخيل I open a business. عندي مشروع. يعني راح اسوي فلوس in the first day. Am I gonna make $1 million business in the first day? No. It takes time. You have to sell, you have to bring in customers, you have to make new products, you have to adapt. Then you start making money. The same thing with trading is if you enter a trade, it's nice if it instantly goes in profit, but it went up and then it came back down. Sure, but it's not my choice of when it happens. But what I can say is that we're in an uptrend, so I'm gonna look for buys. If it's here, if it's here, if it's here, I'm gonna determine where's the best place to look for buys. Here was a good buy. This was a nice trade, little trade, $605. It's nice, and I do feel like this is gonna continue because when this breaks this trend line, if it does, which I think it will, based on how this candle is moving here, it's gonna move quickly. It's gonna move very quickly, and if it does move quickly, we can even close this here, minus 180. Who cares? We made money on it. You know, it's fine. It's fine. But do I think this is gonna go up here? I don't know. I really don't know. I can tell you if it's more likely to go up when it's over here. But for here now, I can tell you that now we are looking to break this trend line. If we break this trend line, great. I can say we're gonna move up here. When we move up here and we move left and right, or we dump down, I can say, okay, we're gonna move back down here. We're gonna move back down here, or we're gonna move up here. But for now, it's okay. Let's buy here. Let's buy here again. Let's take it out of the trend line, and then let's see if it wants to break. If it wants to break, great. If it doesn't, عادي. Also, it will buy again over here, you know. And then if that doesn't work, we'll short here, and we'll buy again here. There's a lot we can do, but for now it's fine. I'm not too stressed. There's always stress. Stress is good, right? But we have to control our emotions. We have to control what we feel. But yeah, gold can definitely just completely break out and just move up. But for now, we have to break this trend line, right? Do I think it's gonna break it? Yes. Yo, yo, yo. I think it is gonna break it. Why do I think it's gonna break it? والله لأني زلم يعني. لا لا لا. Just it's because of this candle. It's this candle. This candle here. Look over here. We came down. Oh, it's bearish. Oh, it's bearish. All of a sudden we got this big one here. When we got this big one, it started going up from there. We came down, we came down, we came down. Then we got this big candle and this big candle. Then we started to go up. So we came down, we came down, we came down. We got this huge candle. This is big green compared to what we saw before. The biggest green one we saw before this was probably this one, or yeah, that there was just two, right? But because this one came huge, it's taking up all the orders here. We can say it's strong for now. It's strong for now. We have a 10-minute close in 10 seconds, in 9 seconds, in 8, in 5 seconds. Oops, accident. We want this candle to close green. We want it to just okay, it closed green. Nice. That's good. That's really good. That brings in more buyers. It tells people, oh, things are looking green on the 10-minute. Let's see our 5-minute, okay? The 5-minute closed green, okay? And now we have an opportunity to test the trend line again. And when we test it, what's gonna happen? Are we gonna go down? Or are we gonna just break? I think we're gonna break, which we are breaking right now. Now we have to say, is it gonna maintain or not? But you can't just ask those questions back to back. You have to wait and see what's gonna happen. It's not as simple as did it break, did it not? Is the candle closing above it? You know, that's how I like to see. I want to see this 5 minute. It closes in 4 minutes 15 seconds. I want to see this green body at least here. If that closes there, I will be very certain, and the probability is higher for it to move up. But yeah, now we're in profit now. We're minus 700, but we made on the day 979. So it's like عادي. I can close this here, but I don't want to because I do feel this will move up, you know? It's like yani look, now the trades are nice, but like look, it's moving a lot, but I'm not seeing anything telling me, oh, this is amazing, I really want to trade this. If it was, I would trade 10 lots, right? But I'm not. That's why i'm just I'm just not inclined to enter big positions, you know. I'm not inclined to add to it. We're at all-time highs. I still trade the S&P and Nasdaq, the stock market, but I stopped for the past 3 4 weeks. I've only been trading gold. Why? Because the stock market's at all-time high. I don't like trading things at all-time high. Now gold is reaching this position, right? And I'm starting to analyze it and say, well, like trading all-time high is hard. It's really hard. It's really hard. But okay, this I would say is a break because it moved up so quickly. That's what we want to see. Yeah, I put stop loss to entry on this trade, but I closed it because we reached this trend line. If we don't look, I already had one trade hit stop loss to entry. It was plus 400. I could have closed it, but I didn't. I don't want that to happen again. I want to at least secure profits, you know? So we did that. The market crashed on me, but it's not my last on me. It ain't over for me. Wallah, trading is so hard. If like yani 4 years ago, if I was losing like this, I would be like, oh my god, I'm losing. What do I do? Do I close it? Do I buy? What do I? Ma araf. But now I'm relaxed. Alhamdulillah, I'm relaxed. I have experience. I know what to look for. I know here is a good buying opportunity based on how it came down quickly and it wicked up. At, when it wicked one, two, three, four, I was like, okay. And if you were looking at the stream, you would have noticed I was measuring a stop loss around here. I was actually gonna close the trade at a loss if it went here, right? But I was like, listen, this is a decent risk to take. I'm gonna take it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But once again, let's just note how we're really dancing around this trend line. Around this trend line here, it's staying up onto it. So what is this gonna tell me now? Is it's telling me we're gonna have a big move very soon. It's gonna move a lot. Which direction? I don't know. I'm more biased towards it to move up, but because it's moving shway 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 shway. If you look at the 1 minute, it's like yani 3 4 candles. Look, one, two, three, four, all next to each other. So what it can do now is it will move left and right, فجأة كذي. Or it moves left and right, left and right, left and right, فجأة كذي. We're gonna get a big move soon. We want these big moves, right? Because if we get big moves, we can get out of the position. We can enter a position. You don't want to enter a trade and then it's just moving sideways. That's so boring. That you don't want to trade a sideways market. I mean, my style is I don't want to trade a sideways market. I want to trade volatility. I want it to go up. I want it to go down. Because if it goes down quick, it will come up quick, and goes down quick, it will go up quick. Gee, yani. Pretty much, pretty much. You know what it would be? It would be really nice if we can close the account at 27,000 today. I don't look. For me, $1,000 is nice to make. It's always nice to make. I'm trying to make big money on gold, right? But I just don't see anything I like. I don't see anything. Oh man, this is amazing. That's why I'm only going 3 lots. I'm supposed to be going 10. If that was 10 lots here, from here up to where I took it, that's 2,500. That's good. That's good money, you know? Compared to 600, yani. It's good, but it's just not worth it because it's just, I don't see anything I like. Okay, I forgot to check. Our 15-minute close. Ya salam. Look how this candle closed right on the trend line. This is going up. So if this keeps going up and we close above, I can tell you we will go here. We'll much likely go there. In Ramadan, I want to make a YouTube channel where I recite the Quran. I really want to do that. I don't want to do it in order. Maybe not all of the Quran, but some of it, yani. Maybe 10 surahs. My favorite surah is Duha. I like Surah Al-Fajr. I want to start with Duha al-Fajr. Inshallah, every day record one surah. That would be really nice. Because then I would memorize more. I want to at least memorize five. I know five, but I mean five more, yani. I know what I should do for the stream. I should open Discord or sit with people to make it more interesting. Wallah, that's a good idea. Yalla, just one more push up. Was that no? That was a 5 minute close above here, man. Yeah, yeah. No, no. Now I am comfortable. Now I am comfortable to sit or chill. Like, look, here we got a 5 minute close, but this is the first time we broke out. This is a false breakout. So imagine how many people like me were buying. I bought on here, not here. Tried to buy the retest. People bought here. They bought, either took profit or their stop losses got hit. Stop loss, stop loss, stop loss, and it started going down, down, down. The second time it breaks out is when it will rally. It's not gonna let the majority make money. What's this looking like? More people are shorting now. More people. That's crazy. It's good to short at all-time high. Sure, it's a fair price, but wait for a break of trend, man. Wait for a break of trend. Why? Why are you trying to force it? Well, I think maybe we could just close this one. You know, I'm very comfortable, but like Yani, I just don't like the trade. I don't like the trade. It would have been better to enter here, like we did before. But leave it, leave it, leave it. I feel like it will go up. My intuition, my instinct is telling me, hey, keep it in. I was okay when it was here. I'm okay when it's here. Here and even if it goes back down here, I made money on that, so I will be down 700 less. One important thing I will say is what happened every time price was here. Price was here, it went down. One time it went down. The other time it went up. So 1-1 now. Here it went down. Here I'm not gonna count this. It's tiny up. So two down, one up. So 2-1. Same here. I'm not gonna count this up. Three down, four down. One more up, down. So it's like it went down more here. So if it doesn't go down and it goes up, it's gonna go up quickly. It will go up quickly. This is how you identify where the important zones are. That if you start going down from here, it will go down quickly. Right? So you're gonna notice it will slow down. It will slow here. It won't move a lot until we start to get a big order, and then it moves quickly. Like we had over here. It moved شوية bang شوية بوف شوية العين بعدين بوف ولا بوف, you know? So it's like you have to identify. Wallah, you know what? I might even just short here 3 lots. It's a really good idea. Short here, it goes up, close the buy, goes down, close the short. ولا نلعبها صح يعني كذي. I'm thinking of taking this out here. Look, this can be a bull flag, right? It can do this. But just now that I'm looking at it, the trade was just, excuse my language, but the trade was shit, man. Yani, the trade was not good, man. I'm not gonna lie, Yani. This was not the best setup. You can make money off of this. You can make money off of anything moving, but the entry here, the retest, and it just completely failed. I'm very comfortable holding it, but it's like I'm in profit now. I'm in like 400 profit. The only thing which is telling me to keep it is this. I want to make 20 on this. And it's wrong to do that, you know? But so what I'm gonna say, if this crosses under here, I'm gonna look to take it out. You know what? شئت من داعي دنيا أين سنانا عن غفار. Let's see what it's doing here. Yeah, I wanted to at least go up here to back to this line. Let's extend it. Let's see our 5 minute close. In 50 seconds. We also have a 15-minute close. We have an hourly candle happening soon. Honestly, this is good. No, no, no. We are in a great position. I don't know what I was talking about 5 minutes ago. That wasn't me. Don't listen to that guy, man. That guy doesn't know what he's talking about. This is a great position to be in. You know, no, this is a great position. Why? Look at the 15 minute. Look at where it's gonna close. Okay, if I'm gonna buy, what is it? Just gonna move in a line up? La habibi, this is not. This is the market. Doesn't do that. It moves up and down. It's a wave, but it trends, right? But look at where the 15 minute is gonna close. It's gonna close right up here. This is bullish, man. This is look when we closed up over here. We wicked up. We broke out so fast. We so high so quickly. So the same thing I feel like is gonna happen. We're gonna close here, which we are. We're gonna shoot up now. We're gonna just move up so quickly. I'm just gonna close the trade. وخلاص. Everybody's happy. I'm happy. Okay, here. خلاص. Here. Now we're at 27,000. I don't care what happens to price. I don't care what's gonna happen. Do I think this is gonna go up more? Yes, because this is bullish. But I did my job today. I made $1,000 today. خلاص. Who cares? Who cares? I'm taking it slow. I'm taking it slow, right? That's what we're doing today. Right? If I put it for when I started the account, let's go here. What is this? Let's just put 3 months. I didn't start this account longer than that. We're up 6,800. That's great. You know, that's great. Since February 19th. How many weeks is that? That's 3 weeks. 3 weeks and 4 days. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That for a $20,000 account. Listen, man, if you showed this to an investment firm and you said, "Hey, what's it called? This guy's making 35%." Damn, okay, sure. That's crazy. That's cool. Yeah, 35% is great, man. But this is what we do, man. I didn't like this at all, but I made it work. I made it work. Why? I can analyze the market and see how is it responding to areas. Let's just go over once again. What did we do and why did we do it? Okay? Let's do it one more time, okay? Look, we had this trend line. We didn't touch it. We drew it when the price was here. We didn't know that it broke out or anything. But we eventually wanted to see if this trend line was important. Was this trend line over here from 1, 2, 3, the 1 2, there was no 3, but was this trend line important? So as soon as it came up, it started going slow. It moved up quickly, quickly, quickly. As soon as it got here, it started slowing down, and then it broke out. So I'm like, okay, buyers are looking at this trend line. People are looking at it. So when it breaks out, you know what I want to do? I want to buy it when it comes back down. It came back down. You see this candle over here, this one, it made a little tail. It's called a wick, right? This little wick over here, it came down, then went up quickly. So I bought on this candle. I thought it was just gonna do this from here. I thought it was gonna do this and I was gonna take my money out here, right? But what happened? It failed and it rejected. Now, the price went down. Me as a trader, what am I supposed to think? Oh, it's going down. I'm wrong. I'm losing money. What do I do? Hey, it's okay. It's fine. You have to ask yourself, where is it going to go down to? Where's the next place it can go down to? Here, this zone. Why this zone? Because every time the price came down to this zone in the past, like today, it always slowed down. It goes up, it goes sideways, it goes up, but then it goes sideways. It goes up, it comes down here. It goes down, it comes back here. Sideways, sideways, sideways. It goes up, that sideways. Then we broke. So I'm gonna expect it. It did it once. It did it twice. It did it here also. If I extend this over here, It came down, it went sideways. It went down, it came up, it's touched here, then it started going sideways. Close to it, yani. Okay? It went up, it came down, it goes sideways here. This is where it started. It went up, it comes down. So المهم, يعني the point I'm trying to make is that this point is a point where the price can come down to. Yes, I entered and the trade was wrong. It went wrong. But I can't time the market. I can't get exactly the time I want it to happen. I'm not always gonna enter a trade and say, yalla, it's gonna work out instantly. It's amazing when that happens, but you have to be realistic. Nothing's gonna be perfect, especially in trading. If you try to be perfect in trading, you're gonna lose money. Because if I tried to be perfect here, I would have said, okay, khalas, I'm not instantly making money. I'm gonna exit. I'm gonna leave. Okay. So price came down. It came here. What did we do? We entered more. We bought more. We bought here. It went up. We got a close above this zone, right? This zone here. We had to close this candle. But then it came back down, took our order, and then went down even more. So we were like, okay, good, right? It came down, but then it went up from this zone. It went up. And then once it came down again, I noticed it was going 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I said I was going to walk away here. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes we were sitting at this zone. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy here and I'm gonna take the trade out if it goes here. Why here? Because it's under this zone, it's under this zone, it's under this zone, right? Around it's at this zone, it's around there. I will take it out. But what did it do? It decided to go up. Then what did I do next? I secured $605 because we went up and we tested this trend line again. When you test something, it means you go to it and you see if it's gonna go down from there or up from there. We went up to it and then we started going down. But then we started becoming strong, right? I could have said, Yalla, let me take everything out. I was up 600 here and here I was down like 500 Madi, but I was in profit. I could have closed it and said, "Khalas, let me finish it for the day." But let me analyze what the market actually wants to do. So then we looked at the 5 minute, right? The 5 minute closed at the trend line and even above it. Then we got this big candle. Here I said, hey, I'm certain this is going to go back up to our entry. Okay. Then we looked at the 10 minute. Okay. And the same thing. We looked for the 10 minute to close above here with a big candle. Then we did what? We looked at the 15 minute. We looked for the 15 minute to close above, what's it called? The candle here, right? Above the trend line here, and it did. And when it did, I was like, okay, we're gonna have one big push up because last time, a 5 minute, we closed above the zone, and then we closed here. Look, right here. This is when we were gonna. This is when we entered. It closed up here, right above the trend line. But then it went down. But after it closed, what happened? This, look at this wick. It went up quickly. So I can tell you after this 5 minute candle closed, I was like, it's gonna go up quickly and then possibly come back down. But all I care about is that it goes up here. I can exit the position, right? Make my psychological level of 27,000 and then khalas, let it go down and then or let it continue. I don't care what it does. But that's pretty much what happened. We entered the trade here because of consolidation. We put stop loss to entry because of the close of this candle above this candle and the 1 minute close above in the middle of the range, which is probably not the best thing to do, but that's just what my intuition tells me. We bought here and not here because I don't trade breakouts, I trade retests. So either retest of this level, which it did go down from instantly, but then as soon as it wicked up here and went back up, we entered a buy, but then it started to climb back down. The candle opened here, started to drive down. We had a big red momentum candle which just happened to close exactly within the zone, and that's what we wanted to see. We wanted to see liquidity stay and maintain within the zone. That's telling us, hey, the sellers took their profit here on this candle, and let's see what happens in the next. Came down, but then the candle again closed inside our box, right? And look where we're drawing our box in all the consolidation zones. So pretty much that's what we did for today. I don't see any big trades happening today. I knew I could find at least a small trade today. I was very certain, and that was it, right? Today we're total up on the account 7K. Today we're up 1K. Not a big day. Yesterday we made 1,200. Today we're making 1,000. Yeah, it's not a big money, but يعني شوي شوي. It's something, you know. We're getting to places where we need to be. If I can do this every day for 10 days, that's 10,000. Now that's a decent amount of money, you know? So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to take risk where places are better to take risk at. I'm not just gonna take risk at random places or that's why I trade London session. That's why I trade 630, you know? I try to take the best risk. I try to take one trade per session. I love New York session. It's a session I want to trade more, but because of where I am in the world, it's not It's not appropriate based on my studies. But yeah, pretty much this is me for today. I am done for today. There is nothing I really want to do with this account for now. But I will turn on my camera to give a big farewell to everybody, right? Do some like grandfather goodbye. But yeah, everybody, just looking at the price now, just rocketing up to where we wanted to take profit at. Absolutely wonderful day. I learned a lot today. I hope whoever's watching this in the future learned a lot today. I hope I can come back to this video and learn even more and reflect on myself. Listen to myself, look at myself, look at what I'm saying to notice, okay, what am I thinking in these areas? How has my thinking developed? So, this is the way I journal my trades. I write all my trades down, but on top of that, I record my live streams, and on the weekend I watch them. What did I do? What can I do better? So yeah, this is just the learning opportunity. So this is our session buys. Trend is your friends. Uptrend, buy scalps until reversal. So until we see reversal, then we're gonna start shorting gold. But for now, it's in an uptrend, right? Pretty risky to take buys at all-time high. I'm not that type of trader. I do like to buy high and sell low, but when it's at all-time high, it's just not something that really interests me that much. So pretty much that's me for today. Whoever is watching this in the future, God bless you. Please keep your priorities straight. If you do want to learn how to trade, come here. I'm gonna be streaming every day. And take care of yourself. Take care of your soul. Exercise so you have the energy. Eat good food so you feel good. If you feel good, pray. If you're connected with God, you will stand for something. You will stand for something. If you connect with God, you will be disciplined. You will not do things you're not supposed to do. And that comes into trading. In trading, you will not do things you're not supposed to do. Why? Because you're disciplined. So take care of yourself, exercise, eat well, be good to yourself, treat your family with respect, and most importantly, do what you have to do. Learn how to do this. If you are capable and you feel like you're capable of learning how to trade, do it. Give it a shot. Because the amount of reward you can get for understanding this is so high. You learn how to invest, you learn how to trade, you learn how to understand how prices work together. Okay, the US dollar is going down, the stock market might go up. Okay, US dollar is going down, gold might go up. Okay, interest rates are going down, stock market might go up. So you notice these things, you know what's happening in the world. Oh, there is a war, oil might go up now. Ah, there's stock market crashing. Let's good time to buy gold. Bitcoin's really low. Let's maybe get some. You start to understand the world, and what happens then? Why am I doing this? Why do I trade? This is the last thing I will say before I close the live. But why me, Yusuf al Mullah, Mullah trades? Why do I trade? I want to have more than 20 kids. I want to have 15 kids. And I want to give them an amazing life. I want to give them a life that I grew up amazingly, alhamdulillah. But I want to give them a life that even better than what I had. And I don't want to do it for two. I'm one of two. I want to do it for 15, 20 kids, right? I want to give them all opportunities. I want them all to go spread Islam. I want them all to be disciplined. And this is why I do this. So I can provide and give back to the world. Because if I give back to the world will give me. What will it give me? It will give me the respect I want to enjoy myself. That's it. It's all about doing what you have to do. Alhamdulillah. This world is a test, and I'm here to be tested. That's it. So, that's me for today. It's Mullah Trades. It was a great day today. I learned a lot. I hope you learned too, whoever's watching in the future. God bless you. Take care of yourselves, and have a blessed evening.